Six of you! Greatness standing before you. The GOAT, the greatest of all time. And I'm here right now to save your ass. While you can. Because the beating that Roman Reigns put on you won't be the easy time that Floyd Mayweather gave you.
What up, y'all? It's your boy Ace here. Welcome to Afternoons Delight. And I promised y'all I was going to break down this press conference, but you know, it was very good, very entertaining. Definitely as I expected. For those of y'all that's familiar with these press conferences, whether it be boxing or MMA before a pay-per-view or something like that, y'all already know how these go. Sometimes they get a little confrontational. They get very entertaining. They get to a point where you kind of want to review it, like a lot of people have done with this one. WWE definitely needs to do this more often. For us pro wrestling fans, we've been getting these media scrums / press conferences quite often in the past couple of weeks now. Some of you guys saw the Clash of the Castle one, which wasn't like anything really going on in that one, but the AEW one was way more confrontational after All Out a couple of weeks ago on Labor Day weekend, and you guys kind of see with the media and how, you know, it's more kayfabe at that point from the wrestler's point of view. Sometimes real, sometimes it's a shoot instead of a work. But this whole Logan Paul and Roman Reigns thing has been great so far. I think it's exceeded people's expectations. You know, people don't really take Logan Paul that seriously, but and we know he's going to lose at Crown Jewel, which is on Saturday, November 5th, by the way. And by the way, thank you to Matt Kempe for providing us this footage, man. I've been using his stuff because I get to play it longer. Usually when it's the WWE, they usually block it. And it copyright claims and stuff like that. So I'd rather use his footage because I could play it a little longer and avoid it. So I thank Matt Kempe for providing this video for us, man. So shout out to him if he watches this video, man, for providing the video for us on Raw and SmackDown as well. So, but anyways, when it comes to this press conference as well, like I said, Logan Paul set the tone yesterday. Paul Heyman, who's a great voice for anybody, he definitely inched it up a notch, even when he came out with the Bloodline. Then we got the whole storyline with Jey Uso and Sami Zayn, and then Solo Sikoa going out there yesterday. You know, y'all can check out those videos from last night SmackDown as I break those down. But then today we get the press conference. We finally get Roman Reigns himself in here. And let me say something about Roman Reigns. This dude looks like a boss. Like, he looks like a last boss in a video game, for real. Like, his whole aura is different than when he was a babyface a few years ago, man. Like, it's easier to take him a lot more serious now than it was when he was playing that character, that John Cena type of babyface character. Now he's this untouchable heel, man, and he's starting to get to a point right now where if this was back in the day when Triple H, The Rock, Austin, Undertaker, you know, all of these guys were running these shows back in the day, because I even put him up, I put him way ahead of like King Booker, JBL, like those type of guys that were bosses on SmackDown 15 years ago and stuff like that. Like, he's way up there with those upper echelon guys, bro. Like, he is, like, right now he's so good that I don't even want to see him face for a very long time. Like, I want to see him stay in this character even when he drops the belts, whenever that comes, whenever that time comes. Like, I just want to see him, because, like, dude, his facial expressions was awesome in this. At first he was kind of smirking a little bit, like having a lot of fun with it. When he addressed the Vegas crowd, he was like, "Acknowledge me." You know, but he was laughing at first, and then he got very stoic. He got, you know, his face demeanor didn't change when it got more serious, and Logan Paul was talking his mess. And I love how they brought up the Floyd Mayweather references, because probably a lot of people who didn't follow that boxing match from last year probably didn't really know too much about that Logan Paul had that fight, boxing match in Miami last year. And I'm glad that they brought it up to maybe WWE fans who knew nothing about that, just so people know like how big of a deal Logan Paul is. And he brings up his brother a lot, which I like too. Jake Paul's got a big match coming up. It's Anderson Silva at the end of October. I think the week before this one, so that's gonna be interesting. I might cover that on my channel, by the way. That night, I actually was covering boxing a lot more on the channel, but it wasn't doing as well, so I stopped covering it. But it was back in the early days of my channel too, so a lot of people weren't on at that time. But anyways, the main part of this promo here that really sold it for me was when it got really serious, when Paul Heyman took the mic and he started coming after Jake Paul. Logan Paul. He actually got into his head a little bit when he started talking about Floyd Mayweather. And then that's when Logan got in his face. And then I knew Roman was about to get up. I had that feeling like Roman was about to get up. Then he gave him a hard shove. And I know some people wanted Logan to like shove him back. And it probably would have been good if he did like a little fight. But one thing you got to remember with Logan, he came up there by himself. Like, he didn't have no entourage or team around him like Roman had with the Bloodline. So it was him. It was basically a 1-on-5, bro. Like, he was going to be outnumbered. Triple H was going to have to break that up. So Triple H did a great job of like trying to get in between both men, kind of showing his authority that he's not going to allow them to fight each other before this match. I like that. He made it look like he was what's his name, UFC president, Dana White. He made it seem like he was like a Dana White. And I think Triple H is the reason why I think he wanted to do this press conference, because he wants to give it that real fight feel. And I hope he does it more. Like I said, I hope he does it more often. I actually think a really good one would have been Liv Morgan against Ronda Rousey, because Liv Morgan has that intense look sometimes. Even if you buy it or not, like, she does have that intense look. And I think Ronda Rousey, who's been in these before with the UFC, so like, I would have loved to see her, like, you know, get up in her face and stuff like that, like she did yesterday on SmackDown last night. So, but I loved it, man. I loved every second. I love the fact that Logan didn't push him back, like, because like I said, it wasn't really nobody on his side. You got to give it to Logan for not really having nobody on his side. Like, it was just him, you know. And Logan been looking fresh. Like, he was looking fresh yesterday with the white tee, jeans, and white sneaks, and then he had on like a similar out. Like, his t-shirt today wasn't quite as clean, because it was not like a crispy white t-shirt, but it was still a white t-shirt, and but it had like a brand over it. So I couldn't make out the brand, by the way. So, but he been looking fresh to death the last couple of days. But yeah, man, it was a great press conference, man. I can't wait to hear from y'all, man. Go ahead and give this video a like, man. Hit the like button for me. Share the video. Subscribe to the channel, especially if you're new in the zoo. Any comments y'all got, definitely put them below. And if you want to donate to the channel, hit that super thanks button below. I much appreciate it, y'all. Definitely, I much appreciate it. But yeah, man, this is gonna be a great bill, and we're gonna get this bill for, let's see, another 6 weeks, or 7 weeks, really. Yeah, I think 7 weeks, because this is on November the 5th. Yeah, we're gonna get this for a while. I love long beefs, like long storylines like this that are done well. And Roman's supposed to be on SmackDown next week, so in Salt Lake City. So this is going to be great, and I'm definitely gonna cover that. So definitely be back on this channel to hear about that. I'm gonna continue to cover Solo Sikoa in this little storyline with Jey Uso, Sami Zayn. Definitely gonna keep doing this for y'all, man. Y'all been turning in some good numbers on the storyline lately. So I'm definitely gonna keep covering it, man. And shout out to Chris Wrestling News. I always want to shout him out. Go subscribe to his channel, man. He provides reactions. I'm pretty sure he reacted to this one. He promised he was gonna react to this one, so definitely go check it out on his channel as well. So thank you guys for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Also check out Kicking It with Ross's reaction to it. It was great. He had a great reaction to it, man. Thank y'all for watching. After News to Light. I'll see y'all on Monday for Raw.